So I'll just go into it then. The one subject is it's the relationship situation, and I just want to feel good. I just want to trust that.
Now, we really are happy that you're in the chair, and we want the outcome that you want,
Okay.
and are expecting it. Otherwise, we would not have called you forward.
Sure.
And it fits nicely with everything that we've been talking about, because it highlights so much that we've been talking about. So we just want to lay in here as
Okay.
an underpinning of what's coming next.
Okay.
That when you are living something that feels like a situation,
Sure.
we're asking all of you, based upon what you just heard and what you know and what your own life experience has been showing you, is the conversation that you can feel that we are about to have about the details of what's going on, is that conversation going to be conducive to creating a vibrational environment that is going to serve him?
And I'm okay with that.
So what that means is I'm willing and ready, in fact decided, to continue to do the thing that does not work.
I'm going to attempt to speak in a way and feel in a way that I don't dig deeper, but I speak in a way of moving forward.
But if you've already identified that the outcome that you're living isn't satisfying what you believe that you've created, then reacting to the outcome can only negatively impact the point of attraction.
Sure.
In other words, so what's the point of it other than entertainment?
Well, but we don't have to do that, but there's confusion inside of me about justification and doubt and the balance between.
That's because you and almost everybody else you know have been talking about the issue, talking about it, perpetuating
Sure.
it, rather than doing what you're wanting to do in order to get what you want.
Sure.
In other words, you just cannot get there from there. You
Sure.
cannot get there from there. And so what's required is finding something else to think about. Do you like to buy furniture?
My place is too small for that. I don't need furniture.
But you get our point? Is there anything that you like that is off that topic? Is there anything that you could focus upon that would let that topic rest? Because if you can let that topic rest, it'll peter out. If you can let it rest, it will peter out and it will stop being a player in your point of attraction. But if you keep talking about it, it'll stay alive and it'll keep being a player. It'll stay alive and it'll keep being a player, just like it is. It'll stay alive and it'll keep being a player.
So
do you want it to keep you taking your attention from it and putting your attention upon something else that's easy to feel good about? Do you like to buy furniture?
Nope. I like to surf.
What you get? Do you?
I love to surf.
And so surfing is
Surfing is freedom. Surfing is complete freedom. Surfing is interesting. Surfing is creative. Surfing is beauty. Surfing is freedom. Surfing is active. Surfing is energy.
Surfing is me. Only,
oh yeah, absolutely.
Surfing is me.
Yeah.
Only me.
Yeah.
Not that other person. Surfing is me, only me, learning my way with the natural elements.
But I know all that stuff.
Because the ocean isn't, well, just hear us. We know you know it. We're not giving this to you so that you'll know it. We're giving it to you so that you'll feel good. Do you go get a massage and say, "Oh, I've had that before. I've had that before. I've had that before." You can skip that part. They do that every time. You can skip that part. I know that part will feel really, really good, but never mind. But
that's why I was going to start with the baseball stuff, because I was going to tell you how, you know what I mean? These things are flowing. I got momentum in this, blah, 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 blah.
Well, we know that's what you're going to do, and we're happy to talk about the baseball stuff. We want to hear anything that feels good to you, but before you go into the things that feel good to you, we first wanted to remind you that it is helpful to go into the things that feel good to you so that the things that don't feel good to you can peter out. But the things that don't feel good to you will never peter out as long as you're talking about them, as long as you're thinking about them. They won't go away. They will stay active, and they will keep saying, here's where you left me, here's where you left me, here's where you left me, here's where you left me. We know you don't like that, but here's more, here's more, here's more, here's more. And you sort of stubbornly said, Abraham, I'm not getting out of this chair because I want to talk about that. And we know you want to talk about that, but talking about that is not what you want to talk about, because we know you want to get something different than that. And you won't get something different from that when you're talking about that. So you've got to find something else to feel about for a while. For quite a while. Till it's natural. We just want so much to convince you all that there are forces working on your behalf about everything that you desire. And that in your softness, you allow those forces to work what feels like they're magic for you. But in your determination, you hold it off longer.